Ah, the Outlast franchise, making glowing green dicks scary since 2014. I very much enjoyed the first Outlast game. It's claustrophobic, dark, and most importantly, it gave everyone the heebie-jeebies. Sadly, I never got around to playing the sequel. I don't know why. It just didn't look that interesting to me. Am I missing out? However, I do know with absolute certainty, Outlast Trials snatched my interest. A traditional single-player survival horror game transitioning to a multiplayer-focused game. We've seen this type of thing happen before, like with the Resident Evil and the Dead Space franchise, receiving, let's put it kindly, mixed results. Outlast Trials gameplay footage shows it's still very much focused on the survival horror aspects, with us running around from insane inmates and an axe-wielding maniac. Yet, that won't mean much in a multiplayer game. Sure, in a single-player game, this probably would be scary. But in a multiplayer setting, not really. Why? Because it's multiplayer. Immersing yourself in a horror game to get scared shitless is not feasible in a multiplayer. Having other players constantly remind you of the real world doesn't go well with a survival horror immersion. Random players or your friends cracking jokes or discussing anything that isn't related to the game breaks the tension and atmosphere. It could still work, but not as effective as playing a single-player survival horror game. Unless they implement a feature we didn't know we wanted until we got it. Proximity chat. Proximity chat is essentially realistically hearing your friends in the game itself. So if they are talking from afar, they will sound very quiet to you. The only way you will hear them clearly is if they get closer to you or yell down the halls. Phasmophobia, to my knowledge, introduced this and it worked wonders. Phasmophobia is a simple paranormal investigation game, yet it's one of the scariest multiplayer experiences. Hearing your comrades panic from a distance or hearing the shrill screams echo throughout the halls. It's bone-chilling. My favorite oh shit moments is when you're talking to your friends on the radio, then it cuts to static. Never fails to get my heart to skip a beat. By removing regular voice chat with proximity chat, you keep the immersion, forcing players to roleplay and focus more on reporting on what they are seeing than cracking jokes or small talk. Do you see where I'm going? Think about it. The Outlast franchise is stealth-focused horror, quietly rummaging through the claustrophobic environments and sneaking past crazed maniacs. Imagine this. You want to convey important information to your teammates, but you don't want to risk drawing in the wrong crowd. So, you talk very quietly in a whisper voice as if you were actually in this situation. Or, how about this? A random event causes you or a teammate to scream, alerting the enemies in the facility, causing everyone to be in a frantic panic to run away or quickly hide somewhere. People would be scared from simply sneezing or burping. Out of fear, it would alert nearby enemies. Simply put, proximity chat fixes a vital issue with multiplayer horror games: the immersion. No constant reminders of the real world, and it would encourage role-playing, keeping the immersion while having fun with friends and being scared shitless. What do you guys think? Should Outlast Trials implement proximity chat, or it doesn't need it? Leave your thoughts down below. Catch you later.